Hello from the Bureau with an update on the heavy rainfall and flooding that's developing about the northeast tropical Queensland coast. So we'll start off by looking at the radar imagery, and here it just highlights the moderate to heavy showers that have been continuing across the region overnight last night and this morning. Now this has been due to a lingering coastal trough that's combined with really moist and humid tropical air. And in the last 24 hours until 9 a.m. this morning, there's been widespread rainfall totals in excess of 150 millimetres, but even some isolated totals in excess of 250 millimetres. Now we do have a severe weather warning that has been issued that extends all the way from Cardwell down towards just south of Ayr, including both Ingham and Townsville, for heavy rainfall that may lead to flash flooding developing throughout today and continuing into Wednesday. Now this will be about the coastal areas, but also pushing further inland, and within this yellow area 6-hourly rainfall totals are possible between 120 to 160 millimetres, with 24-hour rainfall totals in excess of 200 millimetres possible. Now, there is also a risk of severe thunderstorms across the area. Now, this is for today, for Tuesday. Severe thunderstorms are possible extending all the way from Cooktown down to Ayr. So this includes Cairns, Ingham and Townsville, where localised heavy rainfall totals that may lead to flash flooding are possible. And as we move into tomorrow, we can just note that that severe thunderstorm area contracts to south of Cairns. Now the last 4 days have been really wet across the area with some locations even receiving in excess of 500 millimetres. So the grounds are very wet, the river systems are swollen, and for that reason we do have a number of both flood watches and warnings current. Now the flood watches extend all the way from the Daintree to south of Townsville, just flagging the risk of flooding with this rainfall that's expected to increase. And as well we have moderate flood warnings for the Herbert and the Bowley, while minor flood warnings are for the Tully, the Mulgrave and the Russell rivers. So let's take a look at how this system develops. Here we've got this really moist tropical flow pushing onto the coast with the heavier rainfall totals about the northeast tropical Queensland coast, starting to ease during Wednesday and then becoming far more isolated by Thursday. Now also worth noting is this tropical trough that lies across the southern Gulf of Carpentaria, and that's bringing a lot of tropical moisture with some heavier rainfall totals also possible about that south Gulf coast. And with that moisture and humidity extending inland with hit and miss showers and storm extending into the western and central interior until at least Thursday. So this is an evolving situation, but if you or anyone you know lives about the northeast tropical Queensland coast, now's a good time to stay up to date with our forecasts and warnings via the Bureau, the website, the app and social media. And as always, listen to the advice from your local emergency services. Bye for now.